Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a hump day, Wednesday, hump day edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock. This morning, Banners of Peter Funny. Parish construction and roofing. By the way, with the deluge we had last night and this morning, I'm guessing there's a lot of people who will need Parish's services. So give us a shout at parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com. Shopwithmatt.com. We have great deals at Unique Aesthetics for a Mother's Day. Shopwithmatt.com. Use that URL, shopwithmatt.com. It's scrolling on the bottom, by the way. Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Okay, y'all. We'll say some good mornings here. Hope everybody's day is off to an awesome start here. Rainy day, but hopefully everybody's safe through all this weather. Tim, yeah, hope everybody's staying safe through the weather, man, for sure. Heading up to Chicago, so Barrett Sports Media Summit. This was in New York last year, Chicago this year, so flying in today. Summit begins Thursday morning, bright and early. I'm actually presenting this year in a session called the Mid-Majors. So it's 4 program directors from both mid and major markets. So it'll be me, there'll be a gentleman from Memphis, a gentleman from Atlanta, and a gentleman from Chicago, all on the panel. So looking forward to that tomorrow, and then sessions Friday morning, and then flying home Friday evening. So looking forward to being in Chicago. It's been a while since I've been up there. By the way, it was like 47 degrees in Chicago yesterday. So like after packing up all of my long sleeve stuff, I had to unpack some of it to pre-pack it in my suitcase for this trip to go to Chicago, which is why living in cold weather sucks. It's May and it's 47 degrees. No thanks. Let's see. Jason H, good morning. It's not really cooperating. I'm going to show all these comments on stage. Stop asking me to do this. Kelly Gross, good morning. Let's see. Man, I'm going to have to do this, y'all. I know this is not ideal, but this is going to let me see the comments better. Thomas, good morning. Chris, good morning. Hey, Dad, good morning. Shelby, good morning. Heading to Chicago for Barrett Sports Media. Randall, what would you say is a must-win for LSU for National Seed conversation? No, I'm not going to say like you got to win the weekend. Obviously, if you do win the weekend, you get 2. It's very likely you're going to win at least 2 at South Carolina. They've got just 5 league wins on the whole year, so winning 2 this weekend would put you in a very, very good spot for a national seed. Caleb picking to the Cowboys as well. Yeah, how about that? So apparently he's also already requested a trade from the Cowboys. In the same way that he was traded to the Cowboys, he's requested a trade from the Cowboys. Hey, Dad, conclave has begun. Okay. Waiting for white smoke. It's the papal conclave. They're going to pick a new pope. Interesting that A&M has better odds to reach Omaha than Texas. I understand the reviews. Yeah, man. With Texas having lost Jared Spencer and Blue, I mean, that's their best hitter and their athletic pitcher who have both been lost due to injuries. So, I mean, both are going to have a great shot. And Texas is going to they'll be a national seed, obviously. And they'll have a great shot because it'll go through Austin. A&M will have to go on the road. So that makes it far more challenging. But talented team just went 2-3 against LSU. So, Michael Guidry, good morning. Rick Hess, good morning. It's becoming increasingly difficult with what they've done here to show comments on the screen, so my apologies for that. It's mild and annoying. Get that off. Okay, off. Anyway, all right. Board here in about 45 minutes. Left home early to get down here to beat the weather and the rain and all that stuff. So, great defense grade again. Thank you. Appreciate that. I know people always say safe travels, but when you're flying, like you really have no say over it. It's different if I'm driving. When you're flying, we're all just buckle down and along for the ride. Hoping the captain's having a good day. All right, y'all. Tomorrow we'll come to you from Chicago. A little quiet morning today, which I respect and appreciate. Hope everybody's safe. Two things to remind you about. You, someone you know, have an issue with your roof or all the weather, let us help. Parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. And Mother's Day, unique aesthetics, all their stuff, best prices you'll find anywhere. Shopwithmatt.com. Please use that URL, shopwithmatt.com, specifically for our audience here, shopwithmatt.com. Please check it out, shopwithmatt.com. All right, I'm going to bounce y'all. There we go. Michael has a question. Thoughts on LSU against Arkansas? Yeah, man, I think Arkansas is a really good team. At their best, I think they're probably the best. They've played the best in the country at their best, but they've not been a great road team this year. They've lost their last two road series against Georgia and Florida. If this were in Fayetteville, I would be very leery, but I think LSU's got a great shot to win the weekend in Baton Rouge against Arkansas, especially with your two starting pitchers pitching the way they are right now. Did you get the new ID? I did not get real ID. So the good news here, Mike, is that if you don't have real ID, you can fly if you have like the passport, for example. So thankfully, I do have an up-to-date passport because we're going to Mexico this summer, so I had to get my new passport. So I was able to use that to fly today because I've not yet gotten the real ID. But if you plan on flying, be aware you have to have a real ID or passport somewhere that to be able to fly. Otherwise, they will not let you through security. So just an FYI. Now, what if LSU wins one versus Arkansas, sweeps South Carolina? Yeah, if that's the case, I think they'll be a national seed. The only thing that could potentially knock you down is if somebody else goes and has like an incredible 2 weeks. But the thing is, like with the teams you're competing against this clump of other SEC teams that are all playing other SEC teams, and so you're gonna all those teams are likely all going to beat each other. So it's hard to imagine how anyone goes and sleep. Like Tennessee has a brutal 2 weeks ahead. That's one team that might be trying to steal a top 8 from you because I believe they're on the outside of the top 8 conversation. They've lost 4 of the last 5 weekends. So I think they're in a really good spot, man. Especially finishing against South Carolina, who's really bad. So, hey Seth, good morning. Thanks for being there. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Please smash that like button if you would, subscribe to the channel. Facebook, like the page, share the post. Remember, shopwithmatt.com, shopwithmatt.com. Great ideas for Mother's Day, good last minute ideas, unique aesthetics opening up. End of this month, at the beginning of June, you can use all those product services, gift cards, starting June 1. But when you buy now, you get the best prices to find on any of that stuff. So shopwithmatt.com, shopwithmatt.com. Hey, Carrie Hughes. Barrett Sports Media Conference is this Barrett Sports Media Summit is in Chicago on Thursday, Friday. So flying in, gonna have dinner with tonight with one of the podcast hosting platform executives who's trying to get us to switch to their platform. That'll be tonight. Then tomorrow, all day summit. Dinner with Ben Mintz on Thursday night, and then Friday summit. When it ends, I'll head to the airport and fly home. So Chance asked if I'm going to a baseball game in Chicago. Unfortunately, the Cubbies play today in a day game, so they play at 1. So I'm missing today. The White Sox are at home tomorrow, but I am not going to the White Sox game. I've been to that park, this place, but I don't really have a desire to go watch the White Sox play. So, anyway, all right, y'all. We'll wrap it up. Appreciate y'all for being there. Have an awesome day. See you. Peace.